Imagine stepping into a dimly lit room where the air is thick with tension and anticipation. The scene before you feels almost like a still from a dramatic play. The room is dark, its walls bare, perhaps the inside of a tavern or a simple office. A single, narrow beam of light slices through the darkness, entering from the right side of the scene, cutting through the air like a divine spotlight. This light is not just any light. It carries with it the weight of destiny, the warmth of hope, and the sharp clarity of truth. At the heart of the scene is a group of men seated around a rough wooden table, engaged in counting money. Their clothes are rich but worn, with velvet, silk, and fur contrasting with the gritty reality of their surroundings. The men are caught in the midst of a conversation, unaware that their lives are about to change forever. Coins glint under the soft glow of the candlelight, representing the wealth and materialism that has so far defined their existence. On the right side of the composition, just within the shadows, stands a figure draped in robes that seem almost alive with texture. His face is partially obscured, but there is no mistaking the quiet authority he exudes. This is Jesus, extending his hand in a gesture that is both commanding and inviting. His arm is outstretched, pointing directly at one of the men at the table, and the light seems to emanate from him, guiding your eyes to the intended recipient of this divine message. The man at the table who is being singled out is Matthew, a tax collector, and his expression is a mix of shock, disbelief, and awe. His hand is mid-air, as if caught between counting coins and reaching for something more, something intangible. His eyes are wide, reflecting the sudden realization that he is being called for a purpose greater than the life he knows. There is a questioning in his gaze, a silent "who me?" that encapsulates his inner turmoil. The other men at the table are oblivious to this moment of epiphany, their faces still focused on the task at hand, their minds occupied by the weight of money and the concerns of daily life. One man is leaning forward, peering at the coins, his face hardened by years of greed. Another, younger and less jaded, looks towards Matthew with mild curiosity, unaware of the spiritual awakening occurring beside him. The contrast between light and dark in the painting is stark and purposeful. The darkness represents the ignorance and sin that envelop the world, while the light, focused and deliberate, symbolizes the divine grace that seeks to penetrate this darkness. The shadows are deep and all-consuming, but they are powerless against the light that falls on Matthew, marking him as the chosen one. In this powerful moment, time seems to stand still. You can almost feel the shift in the room's atmosphere, as if the very air is charged with the weight of the divine. The painting captures that fleeting moment of transformation, where a man's life takes a turn from the mundane to the sacred. The emotions are raw and palpable. Matthew's astonishment, Jesus' serene determination, the obliviousness of the others, all blending to create a scene that is as much about internal struggle and revelation as it is about the outward call to faith. This is not just a painting. It is a visual symphony, each element harmonizing to convey the profound mystery of faith and the life-altering power of a single, unexpected moment. The painting is a testament to the idea that, even in the darkest of places, a beam of light can illuminate the path to redemption, and that sometimes, all it takes is one gesture to change the course of a life forever.